Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abigail if you are new, and I make videos about special needs, health issues, and feeding tubes. I'm getting my pump set up for the night. Got my pump right here. Um, so I wanted to tell y'all what a day I had. And it's not like a crazy left the house kind of day because I haven't been leaving the house because of a issue I've been going through. um, where I feel like I'm going to faint quite often. I have a whole video on that I talked about that a couple of videos ago if you want to go back and watch that video. But basically, I haven't been going anywhere besides doctor's appointments. And so being stuck in the house, I've tried to find things to do to keep me distracted from the hard things. Um, in here a while back, I got taken off my depression meds here. I guess it was like a few months ago, and my doctor told me that it would be good to have a distraction, like keep myself busy, um, so that when I'm not on these meds anymore, um, I'll have something to help besides the medication. So, that's one reason why I enjoy doing daily vlogs, is because it gives me something to do. It's a good distraction because I'm able to talk about what I'm going through. And I feel like whatever struggle that I'm having that day, it helps talk about it. So, speaking of struggles, I'm going to talk about it with y'all. um, okay, okay. I, every night, get a new bag, a new feed bag, which looks like this. Okay. My other feed bag that I had before that, I was gonna go to the bathroom to dump it over into the new bag, and part of it missed and went all over the sink. So I had a huge mess to clean up, and not only that, but there's also a smell to my formula, which means that if I do spill it, I have to like be sure to get all of it or it will stink. So that was that was kind of a little bit of a fail. Um, what else happened today? We had a storm come through. It started hailing like crazy. Um, at first it was just like a lot of rain. We're like, oh, it's not that bad. Then a few minutes later, we heard like this big boom sound, and turns out it was hailing. So that was that was interesting. It didn't last very long, but it was definitely interesting to see. Um, Normally like storms bother me, but this specific storm, I was just like, look, the hail looks like, um, what is it? Kind of like snow, even though it was actually ice. Um, Thankfully, I did find some more gauze. Um, I thought I had ran out gauze for my stoma, to go over the stoma, for my feeding tube button, but thankfully I found some more, um, under like an extra box that, um, I had under my bed. I found some more, so that's good. I should have. I don't know if I'll have enough to last me till my next, um, supply come in, but I'll at least have enough for the next probably day or so. Um, my thought just left me what I was about to say. I was going to talk about Backfire and I totally forgot what it was. It like just came to me and then left. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. Okay, so going along the lines of like trying to stay distracted, right? I've been enjoying watching a Tubi movie, and like I try to do it like every day. Sometimes, depending on what I find on Tubi, I'll skip a day or two, but I try to find a movie to watch like every day. And I found this one on Tubi that looked interesting, and it said that it was based on true events. So I was like, okay, that's cool because I'm like really into the true story movies. Well, it was basically about this girl that, um they had a huge storm and it like started like a flood in her basement, and um she was trapped in the basement because the basement door shut on her whenever she was in the basement, to like get something, and so she was locked in the basement and she couldn't get out. And at the very end of the movie, um it showed the water like really high up, and it was like almost to her neck, and she had got this like plastic box and she had like put it over her head so that the water didn't like go any further, and then it like stopped there, like the movie ended. And so I'm like going to Google, I'm like, did this like lady survive this, what happened? And it was like, we're not really sure if she survived or not. We're thinking she might have, but we also think that she might not have survived. I don't know. It was really confusing. After the movie, I was like even kind of confused, like what it was even about. Cause like I understand like surviving dangerous situations and like still being able to go forward and like the hard things. Like I understand that part of it, but like at least let me know if the lady like made it or not. I don't want to get like flagged for using certain words, but like I was just like so confused because in one way it was almost like a mystery movie, but like in another way I'm like I really want to know what happens. And like even when I looked it up on Google, I looked up the title of the movie. I'm like, well maybe it just had like embarrassing ending, so they didn't like want everybody to know. And like one article it was like there's no proof that this actually happened, and then like another article was like this lady, I don't think she survived. I'm like, really? And that was like over an hour movie. So I feel like I kind of maybe a little bit wasted my time watching that because it didn't really give clear results of like the ending of the story, I'm thinking, if you're not going to tell me the whole story, at least say at the end, that wasn't the whole story, but that's all this person wanted to share about it. Because I was a little bit disappointed about the ending. But anyways, that was my fell story of the night. I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed. I still need to hook up my feeds and prime my pump. I didn't want to do it on video because it beeps a lot when I do it. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for the prayers and the support through everything. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.